Yo, gamers, how we doing? Hello and welcome for joining Gamer of the Day, 𝐒𝐚𝐤 Congratulations, gamer. What's good? Hello and welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Howdy, howdy. Hey, 𝐒𝐚𝐤. Welcome for joining. Yo, 𝐒𝐴𝐼𝐿. Welcome for joining, Poompi. Hey, yo, SOAS. Welcome for joining. Hi, 𝐼𝐴𝐿. Welcome for joining, Poomp. What's poppin'? How are you doing? Happy Friday night, y'all. Well, Friday evening, but we're close tonight. It's close enough to Friday night that we're Gucci. We can call it. How's it going? Hope y'all are doing swell. What is poppin'? You doing okay? Been grinding on that first ascendant. First ascendant, more like fight descendant. Got him. Just kidding. Glad you're having fun. Glad you're well. About as much fun as someone grinding a game can have, but regardless, hope you're enjoying yourself. Despite it all, I hope you're enjoying yourself. What is poppin'? Happy late 4th of July. Are you kidding me? This shit never ended for me, apparently. Literally woke up today, did all my stuff, and around 12 p.m., at around like 12 to 1 p.m., BAM! Pop! Huge crack in the sky. I'm like, bitch, you can't even see it. Did you not go through all your fireworks yesterday? The fact that my neighbors still have a stockpile of this shit. It's still going. I was almost fully convinced that I wouldn't be able to stream today. And truth be told, I'm still on the fence about it, right? This might be a short stream, might be like, hell, 2 hours, honestly. You can blame my neighborhood for it. Depending, because it's not going anywhere nearly as crazy as it was yesterday. However, there's still a very, very high chance that if it gets dark out tonight, that my neighbors might still start popping fireworks like crazy. They might still have an abundance of fireworks to throw into the sky tonight, depending on if it gets dark out, right? I'm just waiting. We're just waiting on if it gets dark out. Because if it gets darker and those fireworks start going crazy, I'm probably gonna have to call it. I'm probably gonna have to pull the plug and end stream a little early just to look after my dog. Because, yeah. Having all this streaming equipment, my light, my PC going, my fans running, all this shit, while having to keep everything shut, the windows shut, the doors shut, just so the dogs hear very little of the fireworks. God, I was boiling last night. I had to suck on a popsicle to keep from dying. I was doing my best. Gave the puppies ice water, kept my fans on full blast, stayed away from the PC, just sat and lied in bed, and tried to survive. Oh my god. And then I opened the door. To try and get some fresh air. Boom! Ground shattering, earth shattering fireworks. I'm like, okay, obviously. Holy shit, I am not gonna be able to do this. Is it fucking hot here too? Yeah, it is. Oh, and like I said, I don't even have an AC unit. I just have to rely on my oscillating fan and just good old fresh air from the outside. Except the air from the outside, it wasn't very fresh last night. The entire fucking sky was covered in smoke from people popping fireworks like crazy. And like I said, today we still got fireworks. But hey, Uncle, how's it going? Hope you're doing swell. What's poppin', Poopy? Hope you're doing your best to survive out there. Nya. Oh shit, chili dogs, nice. Oh, that sounds so good, so good. I hope they were as tasty as they could be. I honestly didn't really have much. I did get fries. Some seasoned fries and some chicken tenders, and that was pretty fucking good from this one local hot chicken place. So that was nice, but I didn't go all out for the 4th of July feast, you know? I didn't go all out for America Day feast. Yeah, I'm in Cali, but I'm in like SoCal. When I mean SoCal, like SoCal, Southern, South LA, so it's fine. There are no forests. There's not very many forests or mountains near me. I am deep in South LA. Nothing but big ass buildings, and flat, unlooked after neighborhoods, right? Not a whole lot of forest to be burning down around here, but yeah, No, still very much a thing. Still very much a thing. If I travel just a little further north, then yeah, lots of mountains. I've told this story before, but I remember a few summers ago, my close friend invited me out to her place for dinner, right? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go. It's a bit of a drive, you know, it's like 25, 30 miles out, but whatever. It's not that long of a drive, right? 45-minute drive, whatever. So I started making my way out there, and mind you, I don't drive. I don't have a license. I can't do this shit legally. Legally, I am not to be on the road. So I called an Uber to get to her place, right? And she is further north up, so I have to go through the mountains. I have to go through the valley, right? She's over in the valley. On the day that she invites me over to her place for dinner, there's a fucking mountain fire. There's a goddamn mountain fire on the exact freeway that I'm taking. So the entire thing is backed up. What should have been just like a 40-minute drive became like a 3.5-hour wait, all just stuck on the freeway trying to get through. I felt so bad for my Uber driver because I was like, dude, there's like one freeway in and out of this valley. We're kind of stuck here. Who set this mountain on fire? A lot of people. A lot of people. That mountain burns down yearly. At this point, it's a yearly tradition that entire place gets fucking burnt down. Kinda cooked, literally. Hey, alright? Once it was safe to go home and I went home, it wasn't my problem anymore, okay? Once it was safe to go back home, I had my dinner, I stayed because I didn't have anywhere else to go. And then like 2 a.m. hit and I'm like, okay, surely the fire's dealt with by now. I'm going home. And that was like a 20-minute drive with how completely empty that freeway was. I was like, alright, catch you later. I'm going home. Next time, don't invite me over when the entire mountain's burning down. I'd appreciate not coming over when the valley burns down, alright? I would very much appreciate it if this valley didn't burn down the next time I came over. But you know, speaking of burning valleys, you'll notice that despite the fact that it is a Fortnite community night, we're in the Just Chatting segment and the title says something. I figured we'd keep it. I'm like, if we're gonna do a short stream, I'm gonna get my short stream's worth, alright? If we're doing a short one, I'm getting my worth from it, okay? I'm getting my worth from it. We're checking out Valverde Part 3. This dropped about 11 days ago, almost 2 weeks ago now. We haven't gotten around to watching it. I know nothing of the newest episode, but I am so fucking hyped to give this a watch. If you weren't around during our previous React Andy sessions, this was the one that kicked it off. This was the one that kicked off the entire thing. We were playing some, what do you call it? Turbo Overkill, right? We were playing Turbo Overkill, and we got on the subject of creepypastas and analog horror and digital horror. And just indie horror media in general, right? And the topic of Valverde was brought up. And Valverde starts off, mind you, it goes places, alright? It's only got 3 episodes, but it goes places. Yeah, that feeling when the pasta is creepy. Holy shit, that pasta really do be creepy. Man, the spaghetti giving me the spooks. Carbonara's giving me the creeps. It starts off as an Animal Crossing sort of like analog horror sort of deal, right? And then bam! Goes crazy with it real quick. And because of me watching Valverde on stream, we decided, I was like, you know what? That actually, I wasn't sure about the whole React Andy shit. Turns out, I'm the sort of bitch to keep pausing and talking over it, because I was always worried. I never liked the idea of just sitting there watching something quietly on stream. Turns out, I flapped my fucking gums. So I had a lot of fun doing it. So then we watched Valverde too. And then we did other React Andy things. And so Valverde 3 dropped, and I'm like, I'm in. I gotta watch this. As soon as we have a chance, we gotta put that on the schedule. Yeah! What's poppin'? Look, Lily, I love you, and I'm... first of all, I didn't know you even liked Valverde. I'm so glad. Hell yeah! But, like, you come to a lot of things. It's not hard to make it come. There's plenty of ways to do it, and I'll figure out plenty more. But how's it going? What is poppin'? Who is this Bat, B-A-T, bitch in my chat right now? If y'all don't know, it's Lilybat. She's a fucking hilarious streamer. Absolute huge love for Resident Evil. Incredibly base individual. The first challenger on our very first episode of VTuber Versus, who y'all all owe a thank you to. Fair and square, spoilers if you didn't watch the video already or watch the stream, but she beat me in the first VTuber Versus, so I had to post titty pics. Congratulations, those exist out there for y'all. All thanks to her hard work, so I think you owe Lily a follow at the very least. As if Snek is capable of not talking. Too true. The panini making me petrified. So real. Yeah, what's the last thing you came to? Good question. Good question. I don't have access to your internet history, but I'm sure it was sometime earlier today. If not, it'll be tonight. I don't doubt it. Name everything I've ever come to. Name everything I ever came to. Oh yeah, you like jacking off? Name everything you've jacked it to. I was fucking, me and my friends were just fucking losing it over that stupid one comic again of like the evil villain who's wearing the outfit says evil. And he's like, who the fuck are you guys? I thought I hired goons. And it's a bunch of gooners going, when could we start jacking off? Fucking losing it to that. What's poppin', Lily? I didn't know you enjoyed that. I didn't know you were a viewer and enjoyer of Vtuber. I haven't watched part 3 yet. Ugh. Either way, if you have it, sit down, get cozy. Come here, right next to me. You know what? Here, I got space on my lap right now. Take a seat. Let's check it out. We've seen parts 1 and 2. Well, bam! We're about to watch part 3. That was Fortnite. That was my PlayStation that I have on in the background so I can charge my controller. Boom! Boom! Oh! Oh! What if you joined me? What if? I'm not opposed to the idea, and chat's just gonna have to deal with it. I'm in this bitch right now. Here, I'll even stream it. Where is it? Applications. Screens. Applications. I have so much shit open. There it is. I'm in, oh, there you are. Hello, little sneaky joiner. Here, do I have... There we go. There's your fuggy. Your fuggy. Your fuggin' fuggy. Mm-hmm. And there's your audio.
Markiplier E.
E. Oh my god, here, I'm just gonna let the others know.
YouTubers making a movie when Markiplier blessed happy, love, happiness, life. When Wendigoon's making a movie. All Quiet on the Western Front footage. Vietnam War horror stories footage.
Hey, you know, now that you're in here, what was the last thing you jacked it to? There you go. What's the last thing you came to?
I don't know the name of the character, but I've seen the character in a lot of art. It's like this purple snake bitch, and it's the 3D animation of her. I can't remember. I don't know the name of the character.
This sounds like a setup to a Duke Nukem. No. I don't give a shit what the source material is. I just think the character's hot, and I'm stroking my shit to it.
I think it's like another of Blue Dingo's OCs. He has like 12 million that are just like constantly getting porn animations of them for some reason. I don't
Incredible.
know. I don't know how they do it. I swear to God, like I follow. I mean, I'm a degenerate, right? So I follow like 50 like 3D animators, right? And they're like, it's like the same OCs across like all 50 of them. And I'm like, could you imagine? Like, could you imagine getting a 3D model made and then every single 3D animator that you like is just like making porn of you for free because they just want to.
The dream, the fucking dream.
Either that or this
the
person is like a
dream.
fucking network administrator and is like making 6 figures and is just commissioning all these artists.
I mean, the making 6 figures part is also the dream.
Yeah. Anyway.
Damn, you know, not to sound like an entitled bitch, but like making 6 figures and just getting those for free.
Mm-hmm.
What a life to have both at once.
Mm-hmm.
What a life.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? What you been up to?
I was literally just got off work.
That's funny. That's real funny.
Mm-hmm. And I'm.
You know what's funny too? Because hey, I need you to know I stole your fart descendant joke bit. I was lurking. I was lurking. Yeah, no, I was lurking in Peach's stream while I was getting my pre-stream stuff ready. And then I heard Peach read your message out loud, and then I go live, and then one of my chatters is like, I asked chat what they're doing, what they're up to. One of them's like, oh, playing first descendant. And I'm like, you mean fart descendant?
Damn.
And I'm just back in my head, Lily, don't be here. Lily, don't be here. Lily, don't be here right now.
You know what? It's funny. It's funny because I literally
I
clicked on your stream like the second I saw it pop up in the top right.
That's funny.
But I have like. Because I don't know why, but Twitch just always appears muted for me, so I didn't have like the stream was muted for a while. I also didn't even look at the title. Like I just literally clicked on your stream just to have it up in the background, and then like looked at it to make sure it came up, and then I was like, okay.
Okay.
All
right. You got it up?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You, by the way, you just tell me to like pause and rewind shit, because I'm be doing that a bunch. You're not gonna get a clean watch through.
No, it's okay. I'm ready for it.
Do I have captions on? There we go.
Well, like with these analog horror things, or just digital horror or whatever, it's usually good to if they made captions, it's good to leave them on. But if it's auto generated, they're usually trash.
Yeah, no, we watched have you watched Too Much Kirby?
No.
Okay, so we watched Too Much Kirby. That was like, I think that was the last horror thing we react Andy to. We watched Too Much Kirby. And those episodes are short. They're like 50, like for the first season, each episode is like 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
They're super cool and really impressive and obscenely well made.
Mm-hmm.
But they're super short.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just let all of season 1 play, and I'm not gonna pause it. And then I went back, and when I decided to do the pause thing, I accidentally enabled closed captions. I went, oh shit! There's a lot in here that I was missing last time.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like, one of the characters' just internal monologues is hidden in the closed captions.
Yep, they like.
I'm like, that's sick as fuck. I was like, shit, forgot all about that. Then also 𝐉𝐸 just cause translation.
Mm-hmm. Which,
funnily enough, there were some bits of the previous 𝐉𝐸 that like gets lost in translation. Cause there's a part where the main character asks the fucking, you remember the big smiling administrator guy?
Mm-hmm.
I think about that character a lot. I like the smile. It feels reassuring.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There's a point where he says something about them.
This game
and the
game
main character.
Game's Italian, or not game. The language is in Italian, right? Am I insane? Is it Spanish?
No, it's Spanish.
Okay.
It's in Spanish because I can pick up on some of
That's
it.
what I was about to say. I was like, wait a second. You speak Spanish, but I thought this. I think I heard Verde, and I'm not going to try to roll my R's because I'm going to sound like a even more white person than when I pronounce it incorrectly. But
good morning, Action Production.
I heard Verde, and I was like, ain't that Italian?
Ain't that Italian? No, that's also Spanish. It just means green. Green Valley is the name of the series.
I can walk into traffic, or I can merge without looking if you want me to.
But yeah, there was a bit where the MC was like, hey, wait, you said something about them. Who is they? But like that doesn't come across as clearly in the English text. Because in Spanish, the administrator says, I remember pointing this out too. I was like, oh hey, wait a minute, because I remember pausing for it. I was like, hey, wait a minute. It said ustedes, which means like it's like a group of people is what you would use to refer to a group of people. Like that is plural they, ustedes. And so it's when they're like, hey, wait a minute, what do you mean ustedes, like group? What do you mean by that? Hey, hold on. You just said something about a group. What is this group you're talking about? And I was like, hey, what's that group they mentioned? Why did they use that version of you instead of like just you?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Rosalina, how's it going? Yep, part 3 came out almost 2 weeks ago. We about to react right now. Ready? Got you snacks other than me?
I got it.
I don't. I just have fucking water. Alright, I'm him play.
Alright. Put it in me.
I'm trying to remember how the last one ended. It was the really
footage
cool,
of an
like...
explosion of the world.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I remember the really cool, like, completely separate, brand new video game. Oh, wait, I remember now. It was the fucking... It was the one bit that I got spoiled on that I didn't even know was Valverde. And that was the, what do you call it? That was the fucking Resident Evil looking ass other horror game.
Yeah.
And then that MC looking down and seeing one of the fucking Valverde, like, villagers bleeding, looking all spooky and shit. I got spoiled on that. I had no idea that was this series until I got to that point. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Have I seen this before?
It's so kick-ass, yeah.
It's so fucking good. Just a giant pot of soup counts a snack. You got that on the stove right now. Good soup. Yeah, I say that counts. I got my fingers like right over the like pause, frame by frame buttons right now. That's how I watch this shit.
You're flicking it?
Why, you want me to start flicking it? I can flick it.
I mean, after stream.
Ooh. I'm on the stream straight flicking it, and by it, I mean my frames. I'm blood. One.
Oh, are the captions auto-generated?
They might be. One, music. See, because before, have you come back to lose again? I'm ready for a fight. Maybe I'll practice a bit more. 1-1. Let the battle begin. It's just a bunch of ones. I mean, there's not much to capture right now, but I do wonder what the deal is with, like, the ones, right? God, the fucking background. Hold on. This thing keeps flickering in and out.
Are you
How
using
we
Firefox?
boutta be? Huh?
Do you use Firefox?
I do use Firefox. What do you
there
want?
has been like the forums for both YouTube and Firefox have been flooded with people who use Firefox complaining that YouTube is just like completely non-functional, and no one has a solution for it. I don't know.
Oh no! When I said this thing keeps flickering in and out, I meant the little robot down there.
Oh.
I was having a tech issue. I was literally observing the thing in front of us.
Well, because then the buffering thing happened. Like the little throbber kept showing up. So I thought your stream was...
Oh yeah, well, it's just because I'm trying to go frame by frame.
Oh, okay, it does that, yeah.
I was trying. Yeah, I want to see what it... There we go. See, literally. Frame. Boom. How we about to be. Turn this stream off. Turn this stream off. This how we looking. Boxing gloves and everything.
Exactly.
All right.
And then we start.
I think I'll turn on again, but if I see nothing of value...
Oh, it just said auto-generated. Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you turn it back... Yeah, well, because I think if you click the cog... click settings.
Yeah, auto-generated. Yep, there it is.
But you can see the subtitle. Yeah, English auto-generated. So you can just hit off because they didn't...
All right, yeah, we'll just turn it off. Also, hold on, I forgot about this. Stable audio shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, that makes it worse. Yeah.
I feel like for a horror production too, you don't want stable audio. Give me that fucking eardrum ringing. God, I love the production value of this stuff. I just like some of it I'm like, okay, this is obviously animated, but some other parts I'm like, okay, but wait, did they develop a fucking game just to record this part, or is this also animated? Because this is too, like, this here, I'm like, this is animated.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost broke a record there. The fastest failure. Good luck next time.
Douchebag.
Well, you know what it's about to be? You know, GDQ's going off. That's about to be the world record I'm going for. Quickest failures in video games. God, I'm trying to remember a lot of, like, the major plot details of this. I just remember, man, that shit was cool as fuck.
Same. Like, they kind of had an exposition, though. All I know is that there's definitely some, oh, that's me.
There's definitely that thing.
It's me coming to get you. You're wrestling in the bushes? That's me.
I was gonna say, I thought for a moment that this was the mountain where that one Jesus Cristo!
To use your
Close
compass,
enough.
press the start button on your controller and activate it on the items menu.
I was gonna say, I thought for a second this was that mountain where that one really, really fucking cool, like, demonic lady who was stuck in the sword or whatever was that, but I'm like, no, that wasn't like a more fiery location. Yeah, I want to get like a little jump scare, Larry.
Ooh.
Hey, that thing was in one of the other episodes. Look at that fucking face. Speaking of faces, you see that 𝐒𝐚𝐤's getting a remake and it's coming out later this month?
I did see, yeah.
I'm so ready. I guess now that he's no longer working on Yandere Simulator, Yandere can go back to playing 𝐒𝐚𝐤.
Oh god, no.
Playing the creature itself.
Hey, the only people that play 𝐒𝐚𝐤 are like 14-year-olds, so he'll have a new,
God,
new,
of course play.
a new pool of people to groom.
Why do I hear not like us playing all of a sudden?
Trying to strike a chord, probably A minor.
That's funny. Have you played Rental?
I did. I played it very soon after it came out.
I played it, so after watching Valverde, I had an Animal Crossing horror night. And I thought it was really funny how this and Rental, very clearly Animal Crossing inspired, but also like a lot of religious iconography. I'm like, man, what is this about Animal Crossing that people go, we need Jesus in this bitch. We need the horrors of Catholicism and Christianity.
I know why. I know why I figured it out. The kind of people who played Animal Crossing a lot as a kid, I guarantee there's a very large overlap between like Mormons and like Protestant, like really overprotective like Protestant families, like being like, oh, you can't like watch Harry Potter because it's got devils, you know, it's because it's racist, but they don't know that. They think it's because it's with witchcraft, right? And all the only video games they can play were like fucking Animal Crossing or whatever. So they have their trauma of childhood, right? They have their they have what made them happy, and they kind of it melds together. My brain is large. Those are my viewers. I make them do everything.
What were the dead ones just a moment ago? Why did you execute them?
They were straight.
Fair. Valid. I want to rewind a little bit, though. I don't want to interrupt you, but... Pan down, bitch! I gotta go a little further. Does it... Can you see my mouse? Okay. Have we seen this face before?
I don't recall. It has
the
been
little shattered piece.
I haven't. It's been like a while since I watched the first few episodes. I watched the first 2 episodes like back to back.
Yeah, same.
I don't remember how long ago it was, but it was at least a couple months ago. Probably
Yeah,
closer
to
to
me
like
it was
April.
at least like 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay, yeah, it was. I think it was a little bit longer ago. I don't know if we've seen it before.
Yeah, kind of looks like the Void Glider, says Wonk. That's what I'm thinking. Its smile is definitely a lot more like like the face part of it is definitely a lot more like, damn, that's a fucking face. I love the Doom corpses. I love. Like, I know if I just start circling around these, they're gonna parallax and follow me around.
Yeah.
Bro, who's chucking rocks at... Oh, you know what? I know what that is. I bet that's like... I wonder if that's someone throwing something from the lighthouse? Or if that's, just debris flying from the people mining. Yo, Starlight System! Heyo! Welcome for joining!
Fucking Age of Empires ass.
Me putting my viewers to work and milking them for ad revenue.
Same.
Aw, can't sub? That's okay. I have other methods of getting money out of you. Plays fucking 10 minutes of ads. It's okay, it's so we don't get pre-rolls. Turns on pre-rolls anyways.
I post from here.
Thanks for stopping on it while you could, Starlight. I appreciate it. God damn, you know, speaking of Aoni, the fucking heads on those things.
Fucking, they look like JFK.
That's literally what I was about to say. The one on the clock looks so much like JFK. Oh my god, that's a JFK-ass smile. Holy
that's
shit.
a big, fat, juicy melon he's got. I wonder if anything's gonna, you know, happen to it.
I'm fighting the urge to pop a cap in him like Mason was during the fucking Black Ops campaign. When you're sitting there talking to Kennedy and he's fighting the urge to just grab the thing.
Yep.
I'm hitting the QT to not shoot the president right now in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 for the Xbox 360.
I mean, he's long since dead. What's saying I'm gonna shoot John F. Kennedy gonna do to the FBI?
In all fairness, I didn't say Kennedy. I did say president. I had to specify I meant Kennedy.
Okay, true. Yeah, that's true.
I had to specify I meant Kennedy. John F. JFK, the dead one.
The dead one.
I know there's another one. I know there's another one with worms in his brain.
The worms are back.
The worms are back. The worms are back. I don't want to hurt anybody.
The worms tell me to kill.
The worms are telling me to kill.
Judge Harris, if you're listening, please let me have Mackenzie back.
Oh my god, did you see the fucking
interview?
No. Oh, I need to watch that. Did you see the fucking Dracula Flow cosplay from AX?
Is it like a lady and she's got like
yes.
Yes, I've seen
absolutely.
that. Yes.
It's so good. They even went about doing the stupid ass fucking like painted on marker hair.
Yeah.
Oh, the dedication.
Oh, this shit ain't nothing to me, man.
This shit ain't nothing to me. I'm getting lead poisoning from the marker on my scalp right now, but this shit ain't nothing to me.
I'm
Hi, 𝐒𝐴𝐳𝐢.
They put me so full of lead, bitches use my dick like a pencil.
Oh my god, what's that fucking smiling friend character back there?
You look like you're fucking. You look like
this is 100% a Smiling Friends character.
This looks like something from the fucking Amazing Digital Circus.
I can see it.
I feel like fan art of Pomni with fat tits is just gonna come fucking barreling at the screen.
I'm hoping fan art of Pomni with fat tits comes barreling at my screen. But this thing is very, very Smiling Friends. This is you know what? This is a mix of that fucking Chicken Nugget CEO and Gwimbly.
Yeah.
This is their evil fusion. This is what that new Gwimbly game would have been if it wasn't canceled. It would have featured evil Gwimbly.
That pussy so
his catchphrase is ew. This one would have been
Exactly.
Hey, you! Identify yourself. /info. A curious name for a child. Who are you? Me? Good question. Let me think. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. What about you? Well, I mean, obviously the dialogue right there says Morphelius Oraculum. However you pronounce that.
Yeah.
Why do you burst into my scene so early and uninvited? Hey, Morphelius, what's up with this, what's up with this very realistic,
Gory eyeball?
gory eyeball, but also slave labor going on in the background? Like, this isn't your, this isn't your Gruntilda capturing all the, what the fuck were they called? Jinjos?
Sounds
I
like
was
a
gonna say
slur.
Look, have you... Okay, when's the last time you played or looked at Banjo-Kazooie? A lot of things named by Rare sound like slurs.
I had never played Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay, you know what? You boot up Banjo-Kazooie and take a sip. Take a sip every time something sounds like a slur. You will be sloshed by the second hour of that game.
Oh my god.
A lot of things in Banjo-Kazooie and Rareware games just kind of sound like slurs.
They're British. They're naturally predisposed to slur.
They're naturally predisposed. Don't worry about it, Amajiki. I was literally fine. I was like, wait, is it Junjo? I was like, no, that's a manga author.
Curse? Oh no. Oh, I don't like that.
Not a fan.
Ooh, not a fan of that.
Yeah, honestly, Maeve, so true. Anything could be a slur if you say it with enough derogatory. Just enough venom behind it. You can make it sound like a slur.
I don't know, anything that has like a sharp like K sounds or like noises that originate from the back of your throat, right? And ends in instantly just no, I'm good. I'm good actually. You know, like just you should avoid that. You should just avoid that.
You know, close enough to clinkers, right? Helldivers community calling the bots clinkers.
Okay, well, clank for something like clanker, that feels it's the stank on it, you know.
It's a stank on it.
But like I don't know. I don't know enough about linguistics to really
have this slur discussion at this moment.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think.
It's fine. It's about the feeling of it.
Yeah. Exactly.
What is this place?
Big_a_woo wants you to stop.
Fine, fucking Awu said stop talking and play the video. Playing to stop talking for 30 seconds card. Fine. I'll let it go through.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need you to read that.
Ah, my workshop? It's here where magic springs and flourishes. What magic?
I can do the reading now. You can go back to sitting there and looking pretty. Are you blind? Look around you here. Dreams become tangible. I don't know if I'm dreaming about JFK clock. How's it going? Waiting for its moment in history. That's fine, Amajiki. It's fine that you don't know Spanish. I went to streaming fully aware that most of you bitches are white. I'm sure if I looked at the audience pie chart for those of you who gave Twitch that information, it'll be that one picture just pointing to the screen going, white. I'm more surprised when viewers do know Spanish. You took 2 years of Spanish. Don't remember shit. That's fine. I grew up Spanish. Don't remember shit.
Okay.
Want to know something else? This workshop's about to become a gallery. A gallery? Do you keep data in here? Wouldn't that be too simple? Is it me or did it look kind of Obama-ish as it was moving? I paused it and I lost it, but I feel like in motion, I saw Obama.
Fellow Americans, let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
No one will vote for little homie gay ass.
It's a game or a video. This is a video. If you remember a while back, we watched a little thing called 𝐉𝐨𝐢𝐬, which was like an Animal Crossing, analog horror, digital horror, scary video on the internet. And they were really good, and part 3 came out recently, so we're watching that now. No, the data like marble eagerly await my touch. Watch! Oh my god, they're fucking health bars. That was a funny touch. Did you create all these statues? What is with your obsession with John F.K.? John Fortnite Kennedy? Materially, perhaps. So, they do exist in a database?
Big_a_woo has earned some positive affirmations.
Big-a-woo! Has earned some positive affirmations. Hey, Awu, I know work can be shit sometime, but you got this. You're so hot. You're so cool. You can make it through the day. You are better than any fucking customer who comes in trying to ruin that day. You are above them.
You know, it's really funny that the only time you'll say anything nice about people is when they pay you.
Yeah, so start spending. That's not true. Sometimes they give me money and I say bad things about them.
True.
Also, I'm nice to Awu because we're IRL friends. You know, I was fan this green dude's everything. Yeah. Yeah, no. I can't. You know what? I'm shaking my head. And you know what? You're a PNG, so I can't believe you would approve of this. But I have my model, so I can shake my head so everyone knows that I don't agree with everything this green guy's doing.
Yeah, right. me shaking my head at the I can't think of anything.
He looks like a kindergartner trying to draw a racial stereotype they saw one time. Yeah, true. Sometimes you do pay money for me to say bad things about other people. They exist somewhere and at some time. Hey, wait a fucking minute! That looks like the volcano where that cool-ass fucking, monster lady was at. Jesus, fuck! I don't understand. And I don't blame you. I used to be as lost as you are. My secret, a dying eye.
I
It's
like
just shot like a saw trap.
I know, right?
What is that? To an artist such as myself, a passage of time outside of time. Could you be more specific? I believe an example would be most beneficial. But should I? I haven't finished my works yet. I wouldn't want to ruin the end result. I'd love to see an example. Very well, /info, just one. You can see the rest when it's finished. You know, as much as I do not like this guy and I'm shaking my head so people know that I don't like him, I still think the idea of this fucking Banjo-Kazooie ass looking motherfucker running a slave trade on Age of Empire sprites on like this fancy JFK arena is so fucking cool. The like mix of styles going on is real fucking neat. And yo, holy shit, Snob, 36 months, let's go!
Damn, that's like 4
What's
babies.
poppin', gamer? 3 years of giving me money, and here's to 33 more. I think 36 months is exactly 3 years. I didn't say slavery is cool.
Chat, clip that, and clip it, and crop it so
I
that
think
it says
Coolsville
slavery is
sus.
cool. I think Coolsville sucks.
Damn, that's crazy. Profiting off of other people? That's not cool at all. Hey, I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads. Give me a second. I ain't reading that line. Racially ambiguous bat, you do it. Okay, or shut the fuck up then. First time ever. I wasn't even looking at these. What does this all say?
No,
10 o'clock. There's news.
Why is it gotta be so? Why is it gotta sound so intense?
Buenos Aires, ocasiones. Was that a stand in JFK a second ago?
Yeah. There was a standing JFK where he wasn't attached to like a.
I want to see him.
There.
What is he holding? Jar of milk.
Jar of milk.
Jar of milk. That's all I can make out of it.
JFK, no, you haven't taken your lactate. I just ate an entire big rising crust frozen pizza and I didn't take my lactate beforehand. Well,
this kills you.
I'm gonna die.
Damn, that sucks. I made those Red Baron frozen, like pizzas on the bread. And I don't gotta worry about nothing because I was built normal. Damn, you know what? I knew you had to have a flaw. I was like, she's too cool. There's gotta be a problem. Lactose intolerant. There it is.
Cave your skull in with a hammer.
Look at it carefully. Look at the lips on it.
Ooh, look at this dude.
Look at this dude.
Look at his lips.
Look at the size of his lips.
Look at the top of his head.
Wow, those Red Baron pizza spicy though? I think it's a pepperoni. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, like, hello? What? You just gonna put this on the screen now? You know what? You can tell it's of Spanish origin because that intro shot where it dropped in and the music coming, I'm like, that's so Ava.
Yeah.
Spanish person who took inspiration from Evangelion. Wow, I'm so surprised. But also, what the fuck? Can we watch that again?
Yeah.
Damn, okay, damn, Squimbly. Maybe what you're doing here is kind of base if you can produce this.
Squimbly?
Like I said, it looks like the fucking Squimbly from Smiling Friends.
That's so
That's
cool.
fucking-
Can you go back just a couple more seconds?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, the way he's got that like Orphan of Coast like weird cape thingy for a second.
Uh-huh. No, the way, like... the way it fucking drops in, it just kind of looks like a nuke, right? It looks like a nuke. But
yeah.
then it just kind of like...
But then it's a guy.
Right, the way it rises, but yeah, the way it rises becomes a guy. That's so fucking sick. No, wait, I would say that.
𝐉𝐴𝐕𝐄 dares to ask one of the most horrifying questions that humankind has ever come up with. What if inside of a nuke, there was a guy in there?
What if there was a guy? What if there were, like, weird Ultraman kaiju in the nuke. God, like the way it like looks like a wing. It was like cape,
yeah.
wing, what is it? It's something. It's something. I just fuck the transition from just like ball of death to big death man. Oh, it's so cool. Like I was about to say there, right? Right before I cut to this, I would be like, man, that's so Ava, and then I cut to this and was like, oh Jesus, fuck! Oh, there's so much going on. It's so cool.
See, because I'm like, I know there's like, I think I don't know. I don't know what world this game takes place in, like whether this video takes place, and I don't know if this is like after some sort of apocalyptic event. Because in the previous episode, it ended with this really long, like old school, like 60s style, like informational graphic, and then it just it ends with like the world blowing up. And I was like, okay, is in the setting of this, like whoever's sitting down in canon, right? Like, because this is a guy hooking up a capture card to a TV playing this game, and it seems to be that he's mild analysis part coming just because the nature of this, but like the little text that you see on the screen every once in a while, it's talking about like anomalous things and all that. Because it's done so professionally, it really feels like this is a guy who belongs to a place that has gotten this game that probably has some sort of something it's not supposed to have on it, and he's like investigating. I feel like he's like a part of something. I feel like there was even like the name of a company, like it was in the intro, like the text that whoever is making this in the context of like in canon, right? Like fiction
in universe, right?
This. Yeah, like fictionally who was recording this, and there was like a property of so and so company. Like I feel like this is someone who belongs to a group that has this game and is combing through it. And part of the end of the second episode was making me think, like, is this in the fiction, was there some sort of apocalyptic event that took place? And then seeing this, right, like seeing this happen and seeing the bomb, I was starting, and how realistic everything looked, I was like, oh, this looks like, more of that apocalyptic event. But then when we cut to this, and this looks like an intro CG to like a PS1 game, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is I don't know if that's like not intentional and this is meant to be like literally in real life, in fiction, like footage of this apocalyptic event, or if this is an intro to another game. But instantly all of this made me think like oh, is this what is this? Like what are we doing here? It reminded me of how it reminded me of all the stuff about how like there was seeming to be hints that like, because like it's also this guy talked to a sentient thing that wasn't a game character. Like he talked to a thing, and he was trying to get a bunch of information about like people and someone from like some organization. So I really do think that, like,
I will like thinking back to, because that was the thing I was talking about, right? The smiling guy who clearly is like some sort of sentient AI thing, who's kind of like not necessarily overseeing things, but just kind of there.
Yeah.
And knows a lot of what exactly is going on within the program.
Exactly.
And I guess just kind of watching.
Yeah.
Like there was that smiling thing who very clearly represents a big organization, but just wasn't letting up on anything.
Yeah.
And now I'm wondering, right? Because this is what we're watching here is quote unquote unfinished art by that weird stereotype looking monster guy.
Yeah.
The weird Banjo-Kazooie. So I'm like, what the okay, what does the Banjo-Kazooie thing represent? And why is he showing us this art? It's kick fucking ass!
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't help but feel that I think the model is too high quality. Like, even for a PS1, hell, even PS2.
Like FMV.
FMV, I feel like it's still a little too
It is
good.
a little too high quality. Because the fact that it's a monster, like if there was humans, I feel like you would like, if it were too high quality, it'd be like, okay. But like I don't know, like Resident Evil 3, for example, like that's kind of got some really high, like Nemesis.
Really bringing up Resident Evil, who'd have thunk? Never
like,
in a million years.
Like
no, I get you.
But like also like this might mean to be like quote unquote real life footage, but also Code Veronica level like PS2 and Dreamcast level FMVs. Sometimes they kind of popped off. And then look at Legend of Dragoon. Like Legend of Dragoon's 3D cutscenes are like insane. Like that doesn't look like that should be. It also could be that like maybe the creator, because like this game obviously, just because it's like low poly, right? That doesn't necessarily low poly doesn't equal PS1 game. Like there's some things that like, okay, this looks a little too good to be a PS1 game. I don't care because I like fun and happiness in life, and I'm not gonna
nitpick it. I think it's cool as shit.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let's see what the fucking thing says about that. Come back soon, but not too soon. I wonder if it's just like, because you brought up like apocalyptic events and how we had like a look into that. I wonder if like what's being shown there are various possible apocalyptic style events, right?
Yeah.
Because there are clearly more than one going around. So it's like, okay, here's scenario A, scenario B. Oh, I hated that.
That's me.
That is me, but I'm like, wait, were you in the previous episode?
When I said that's
I feel like
me.
Oh, that's you. Is that you in your alternate universe where instead of gray spray paint, like gray silver spray paint for Homestuck, it's gold?
Yes.
Is that you after sitting in the Homestuck Sharpie bath for a while?
Yes.
Oh, it's a fucking Pokemon robot thing he fought in the beginning. You know what I'm noticing with this episode? This is very clearly after, like, the merge between the several different games, right? Like, where we saw, like, what? A fraction of normal Animal Crossing world? And since then, it's just been kind of creepy shit from various different settings. Like, to me, like, here it's clear that after the events of that Resident Evil game where everything kind of collided on each other, that this is the aftermath of that. Turn on the console, March 2nd, 1997.
1 second.
Oh my god, 90s baby. Anomaly, March 22nd. 3/21, 1997. God, so this I'm sitting here, I'm like, I've got nothing to say. I'm just kind of taking it all in. I keep expecting that. I keep thinking that thing's flipping me off. Have you played B3313?
No, that doesn't sound familiar.
It is a
Whoa, hold on.
Mario...
What flag is that?
Oh! That is... my ass wouldn't say Argentina.
That sounds... Yeah, because I remember seeing memes about the Argentina face flag.
I think that's Argentina, but I can't... I'm not quite sure here. I'm just gonna open this on my phone, actually. But definitely not Italian! Yeah, it's Argentina.
Cool.
Well, that's why I know some of the Spanish here. Oh, hey, they also got the A-ball. Maestro, the assembly is ready to begin whenever you're ready. Brother Ito, assist me. What is the primary function of knowledge? To break free from the chains of ignorance, Maestre. Doesn't green mean verde? Or doesn't verde mean green? Yeah. I mentioned it earlier before you joined in. Valverde literally just means Green Valley. So that we can attain the coming enlightenment. Brother Dr. Nital, assist me. What is the primary function of progress? To guarantee freedom, equality, and fraternity. To all peoples of the world, Maestre. Maestre, enlighten us.
Oh shit, he's tweaking.
What is the primary function of leadership? To lead the blind to a prosperous world, brethren. Progress is God. Progress is God. Progress is God. Let the ceremony begin. Brother Ito, assist us. Is that a fucking JoJo stand?
It looks like Moloch.
Light of Prometheus dawn, master maestros. We prostrate ourselves in fraternal union. Oh my god, it's like Shin Megami Tensei.
Yep.
Aw, hell no. Aw, man, the Nintendo tubers are gonna be upset that JRPGs are in their Animal Crossing now.
Oh no.
Master, despite our constant, we suffered a minor setback. The women you provided us failed to uphold their duties. Ugh, I want to see what that, like, flickering is. I'm gonna rewind it. Oh, okay, it's just him. Is it? Yeah, no, it's just shots of him. Never mind. We humbly request a little more time. Wait, this is just another minor offering. We give you our word, this error will be rectified. The great offering will be next ceremony.
Damn. Thanos snap.
Me when someone subs but doesn't renew it the next month. The fourth wall pillar, why? Previous versions were of lower quality, but this one is as close to genuine as possible. With a little more learning, I'm sure it'll not only equal, but surpass any of the 5 with ease. I just need a little more... Sick.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that's not what I was expecting. I thought he was gonna get pulled apart. Oh, ooh. Broken still hit does not sell. Maybe. Damn, Argentina's crazy.
Damn, Argentina birthday parties go nuts.
Yo, damn. I promise I won't get too crazy at the party. 3 modelos in. First one to pass out drunk gets sacrificed. Oh, ew. Ito's request. Get 10 faces for the next carnival. Oh.
How it feels when my chat says they're not going to give me $20 to order pizza. Hello?
Those fidget spinners. What game is this? The Gradle's making me think Bomberman, but I'm feeling something else.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's Pac-Man. Duh. I just saw the scissors moving around. I was like, oh, it's Pac-Man. Okay, but why is Pac-Man? Superlex. Was that Cell?
That was set. Hold on, back the
That
fuck
was fucking
up.
Cell. We got Ava, we got Dragon. No, look, it even says Dragon Balls.
What is this? What is this?
A fucking Black Ops guy moment. Is that Cell? Is that Frieza? Is that Black Ops guy? Have you seen that video of Goku giving Cell Fent? It's
That pussy so caustic it got me featured on World's Funniest Police Fentanyl Freakouts, hosted by Frankie Muniz on the Fox channel at 8/7 Central. Sorry,
it was no, it's fine. It was a fucking like animated TikTok of Gohan going, "Dad, why'd you give him a sensu bean?" "Don't worry, that wasn't a sensu bean. It was Fent." And then it's just like Cell like hunched over, right? He's standing up, but he's like folded over, just kind of going, just like wobbling back and forth as it's fucking playing Cell's theme, and it's so funny.
That's pretty rad.
God, I want someone to make a ROM hack. I want someone to make a PS1 Dragon Ball game ROM hack with this art on it. I don't care what it is.
I'm trying to look, and I don't think it's AI generated because it's the Japanese symbol isn't. I mean, I don't know if it's real, but it doesn't look like blobs.
I think all the games here are very clearly like they're clearly fake games.
Yeah.
Like this isn't Dragon Ball Z. This is Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
If not, what we're looking at is very clearly like AI, not AI, but AU is what I meant to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, look, Bandai Namco, or I guess Bandai before Namco, before Bamco. Because I think what we're looking at is very clear, like representations of actual games that exist without them actually being games.
Exactly. It's just like you look at it and you're like, I know what that's supposed to.
Like when we look at this, we're like, oh, this is Animal Crossing, but AU Animal Crossing. Dragging these balls across Lily's face. Got him. There we go. Happy Mavis?
Oh, please. Sorry. Sorry. I'm okay. I'm normal. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Excused.
Thank you.
No problem. No, I want to look at all these covers, actually. Domu _ demo bin.
That looks like it would go so hard.
It does, but like I'm looking at it and I'm like, look, notice the way the MC on the cover is missing his mouth.
Yep.
Kind of like how the dude who was just sacrificed lost his. Wonder what that's about. Oh wow, look, it's fucking Bandai again.
Yeah.
Damn, Bandai putting out bangers in this universe. This looks like something I would watch, like a 90-minute to 2-hour like retrospective of like the PS1 game that never, the PS1 masterpiece that never left Japan. The worms are back! The worms are back!
The worms!
Worm Odyssey. Oh hey, that thing's got a big ass schnoz like the spooky guy from the who was showing off the art. Like the slave trader.
Oh.
Hexacom. IDOS, that's funny.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mavis. Watching my model just stare at her during that episode was great.
Wait, Hexacom, is this not the...
That's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Cause I'm like, was Hexacom the like Resi game that they were playing?
I don't...
At the end of the other episode, or is this a different PS1 game?
I think it's a different one. It doesn't sound familiar.
Enjoy your way. Oh god, I got plans I gotta tell you about after this that I'm working on. Because this is... The fucking PS1 N64 nostalgia vibes I'm getting are reminding me of a thing that I have in store that I'm gonna be working on over the weekend that I can't say I got plans in the works that I cannot let the haters find out about. I got plans in motion that the haters cannot find out about.
Okay.
But I gotta tell you about them after stream.
You said you're going to Fortnite after this, right?
I am going into Fortnite after this, yeah.
Do you have plans for who is going to be included?
In Fortnite?
Yes.
It was just a community night.
Okay.
I just play Fortnite with the Poops on Fridays whenever I have a chance.
Swag.
It's drop in, drop out, whoever wants to join.
Okay.
Hey!
Hold
There's
on.
also the TH brain device thing, which this seems to be like a some sort of game peripheral. So, and I think that might be why you can like talk to NPCs so like explicit, like I showed this to someone. I showed this I showed Valverde to someone. They were like, it's stupid that you like the NPCs are responding so specifically. And it's like I think the point is that in this universe, technology is a little bit different, and like I don't know how, but I think this some sort of, I think the fact that like stuff, I don't know how to articulate it, but like I think there's some sort of artificial intelligence thing going on here.
Well, it's very clearly like it's definitely the case, especially with a lot of like the NPCs mentioned.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, you know, a learning artificial intelligence that like kind of starts out just like it's a plain game, but like it's definitely giving me the feeling of as the game is like, you know, been played over and over again, its NPCs and characters and world are very clearly growing and learning, but like something's going on in the background. And you, as you mentioned, keeps bringing up like TH brain device, so I wouldn't be surprised if like in this universe we're not playing this on like a standard PlayStation, but rather it's like maybe like a PlayStation system that existed in this universe, but they built a sort of like device on top of the PlayStation. Like how am I trying to phrase this? This is giving me like, oh, this is an experiment by from some organization, and they're trying to build like a something. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. Cause like seeing the PlayStation logo and all that, I'm like, okay, well that's it. Like the TH brain device being like, oh, what if it was a game console that you play using your mind is one thing. But then I'm like, why is everything using the PlayStation logo and PlayStation inputs? So to me, it's like, what if this is like an ongoing experiment by whatever organization is running this right now, and they have built their like brain device off of like a PlayStation. It's like, okay, we need something. We need something to interact with, right? The mind, the brain thing that we're working on has to connect to something. It has to face with something to like, so we can get results. How do we know that you're, you know, that this whole like mind connection is working? What if we hook it up to a PlayStation?
Yeah, and the whole like learning mode thing too makes me like,
What if we're using the mind as like computer processing?
Yeah. God, that's me. That's me when I'm at work and I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. Beretta misspelled.
Me going back and forth between the same two shelves at work when I worked retail just to look like I'm busy.
God, see, I literally will just like hide. I literally hid for like at least an hour across my whole shift today.
If I can get up the ladder and start stacking shit on high shelves so I looked busy, I would do that all the time because people never want to bother the person on the ladder. Only when they need something high up. And even then, I'd be like, oh, here, you need something high up? Let me help you with that. And I'll take my sweet time with it. Because it's like, oh, they're clearly busy with this other people who need help with something. I'm not going to bother them.
Yep.
the way I would rotate around the way I would rotate around the shop by like, hey, customers are on that side of the store, I'm gonna walk counterclockwise and be on the opposite end.
Yeah.
Hey, yes sir, well done. Welcome for joining. Oh, someone forgot to include a kill barrier under their game's map. Rookie mistake. The fucking Crash Bandicoot Nitro boxes!
Yeah.
Whoa! Look at that altered beast in the corner there. Yeah, and Lily Val, we're watching Valverde. If you're not familiar with it, it's a YouTube horror series. Very much inspired by video games. Would you believe me if I said this started out as an Animal Crossing thing on the first episode? I understand it doesn't look like it, but this was Animal Crossing a minute ago. Speaking of retro horror games, have you played Shipwreck 64?
No, but I watched Nightmind. Well, no, not Nightmind. I watched some other shittier guy's video of it.
Oh, it makes me crave when people do this. I'm like, can you make it playable
I know,
though?
God. I just want to play.
Shipwreck
I want
was
to play
so
the real
good.
life. I want a full game of whatever that was featured in like episode 2. Like I just want. I just want like that as a full game. Yo,
I mentioned it earlier if you had played it, but we got distracted. B3313 is basically fully playable Mario 64 creepypasta.
Is it Steam or is it like itch.io or something?
It's N64 ROM hacking, baby.
Oh, that's so sick.
It's fully built off of a Mario 64 ROM, and there's 2 versions of it. There's the full version, and then the N64 compatible version.
Okay.
So you can fully get it working on like an actual N64 card.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, you have to do that. You have to stream that.
Oh, I did several streams of B3313. It's so good.
On hardware.
Yeah, but I don't own an N64 anymore.
Skill
But
issue.
I want to, right? I want to. It's one of those things of like, I gotta get the N64 eventually one day. I gotta get the, because they sell N64 cartridges that you can put an SD card into and just load up tons of ROMs.
Yeah. I need to find a CRT. I keep checking my local thrift store. And like all they have are like flat screens and like old LCD. And I think LCD,
Fucking damn.
like I can't wait for like, yes, I obviously love the like CRT and analog horror stuff, but I cannot wait for like the early 2000s stuff to start happening. Like I can't wait till everyone starts jerking off and get nostalgic for like LCD monitors and shit and like Razer phones. But
I'm
like,
already nostalgic for Razer phones. I had the fucking pink Razer flip phone growing up.
Same.
It was, I shit you not, that was my first phone.
My first phone was like the classic like unbreakable Nokia. And then I got a Razer at some point, but it was silver. What was I gonna say? I have an LCD. I have a flat screen LCD TV. Just like it's in the attic, but I need to go find a CRT because I need to experience classic Resident Evil 2 on a PS1 and on a. I've done it as a child, but like I need to experience it again.
Wow, you might be a little young for this. Too young. Boot it out of here. Mature audiences only, baby. No, it wasn't the gaming company Razer made phones. It was Motorola. It was a phone company, Motorola, and their phone, their line of Razer flip phones is what they called them.
Okay,
I love the wait. Razer made flip phones? No, Motorola Razer.
But what does
Hi, princess. Welcome for joining.
mean? Like, is it the premium version?
I do
or
have.
gay?
I think the closest retro console I currently have on me right now is my PS2, which is the model that does run PS1 games. I bought MGS1 I bought MGS1 for the fucking PS1, hoping to stream it someday.
Mhm.
Like, even have a whole ass retro tink to like convert PS2 into HDMI and then like, you know, capture that. And then I shit you not, like a month after I got all this set up, Metal Gear Collection announced. On, you know, systems that are easier to boot up and get up and running. I'm like, God damn it. Fucking same thing happened. I keep buying these games and they keep re-releasing them.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way in hell something like El Shaddai is gonna get re-released. The fuck do you mean it's on Steam like a month after I bought it? Fucking El Shaddai, Jesus May Cry, got a goddamn re-release. I'm like, what the fuck? I bought this because, like, there's no way this is getting re-released. This will be great. What the shit?
Yeah.
Shadows of the Damned. I'm like, okay, this is a Suda51 game under EA. They're never going to give that to Suda. What do you mean they gave the rights back to Suda? What do you mean Grasshopper got the rights back? Okay, Lollipop Chainsaw. James Gunn, Grasshopper, and who know, Warner Brothers. This ain't ever happening. What the fuck do you mean they're remaking that?
Yep.
God damn it. I'm like, okay, Konami's in their shitter era. Let me buy the Metal Gear Collection for Xbox. Let me buy MGS1 on PlayStation. And then eventually I'll save up, get a PS3, and get MGS4. What the fuck do you mean they're all coming out on modern consoles now? God damn it.
Yeah,
I keep buying these things. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. And then way. I'm just unlucky. I mean, it's good because I'd rather these things be available on modern hardware.
Yeah, it's
I'm not a snob about like not playing it on the original hardware. Not experiencing the chug of the frame rate as it dips to 6 frames because the PlayStation cannot handle it. Not as intended. I'm like, look, all right, I would rather it fucking be available for purchase and anyone can play it.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, come on! It's less exciting to stream this if anyone can play it. I just know that if I buy Asura's Wrath and all its DLC on my 360 before the 360 store goes down, they're gonna be like, damn.
Oh fuck.
360 store is down. Now and the PS3 store is down.
Is that announced or is that just like are you just like saying for the
360 store is going offline next month?
Oh my fucking god. Ugh.
It's either next month or September, but like this year, this summer, it's going offline. I'm like, fuck.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
That's kind of depressing.
I already missed out on everything on the fucking indie game marketplace.
Yeah.
Granted, they already ported over the only 2 good games from the indie market, but still, you know?
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, honestly, sir, well done. Many such cases. Many such cases. Next time I tell you I bought... You know what? I can look at my collection right now. Hey, go invest in copies of Baroque, because I bought that for the Nintendo Wii.
Oh god. Oh, you bought the shittier one. Ew.
I didn't have a PlayStation at the time. I wasn't going to buy the PS1 copy of it.
Ugh.
Okay,
Yeah.
where's your copy of Baroque?
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's also a Wii copy. It's also a Wii copy.
Suck my fucking clit. I don't
think it was ever even ported to America on the PS1.
Hey, go wishlist Muramasa the Demon Blade. Clearly, they're gonna re-release that since I own that. No, don't hold out hope for Fragile Dreams though. I didn't pay for that one.
Fragile Dreams.
A viewer was very kind because I was talking about it and I was like, oh, I want to play it. I have a Wii, but I have no Fragile Dreams. I want to stream it, but it's like $200. They're like, I'll send you my copy.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
so
are you for
swag of
real?
them.
And so I streamed the whole thing. Here, hold on, I'm gonna get up. Ooh, we're gonna see what else I got back here. Let's see, we have Magna Carta for the PS2, Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy, War Tech, Spectral Force 3, Eternal Sonata, 𝐒𝐳 Saga, 99 Nights 1 and 2. Please don't re-release 99 Nights. Muramasa, where? In my physical games collection. When Joe Biden gave us $2,000, I put those $2,000 to use.
God, I wish I could another 2,000.
I wish they could give us another 2,000. Honestly,
That would be so
$2,000 could save me so much right now.
Honestly, like all my car issues, I could put a down payment on a car right now.
Mm-hmm. All the debt that I have, 2,000 is more than enough to get rid of it all.
Yep.
It's not even bad debt. It's like, ooh, if I just had a little bit, ooh, if I didn't have so many bills and didn't have so many things pile up on top of each other each month, I could just pay this off. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, if there weren't interest fees on top of everything, this would be a lot easier. Ooh.
Oh God, I could go on for years about just how whatever. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hold back.
Not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. I'm just gonna hit play. Anyways, those are all the games you should invest in.
Bro,
What fucking shot him? God, it's so fucking ugly, but it's so good. What the dog doing?
Also, fear in his back.
Yeah, and it disappears when he hits the ground too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm frame by framing this shit. Yeah, look, there it is.
Yeah.
He's attacked by a big dog, speared in the back. Like, we hear gunshots, but the one that does him in is a spear.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Well, no, he had the spear. If you go back a few, he had the spear before the death animation started.
Oh? We'll just do this.
See? It's really, really hard to see. Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm. This is no, I don't know. With the final spear that killed Jesus, where did it stab him?
I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention in Sunday school.
The spear, because well, for one thing, they stabbed him from the front, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Spear that killed
Hi,
Jesus.
Dale Cat. Welcome for joining. How's it going?
Pierce the side of Jesus. That's in his chest, so I don't really know if that's gonna be it. Damn, I thought I was onto something for a second. I thought I was cooking.
Also, hey, Ruby. Welcome for joining. Hi, hi. Also, enjoy your sleep, sir. Well done. And hey, Solas. Welcome for joining. You are begging me buy a copy of. You are begging me buy a copy of Anna Kronk's. We need a sequel. Hold on.
Oh God, no, not Anachronics. God, no. Oh,
I want to see this.
That's what
Kron.
That's what someone. Yeah, I know. I can't remember their name. When John Romero.
Oh my God.
When John Romero was making Daikatana, they wanted it to be a turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
What is this? Is this Windows only?
I think so. It's on GOG. But
Pull your shit out of luck. I ain't buying this. I was just buying physical things for the consoles I do own.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't remember who it was, but some people wanted it to be a turn-based RPG and John Romero didn't, and then the people that the main guy that wanted that left the company and went to go to someone else, and then basically made what they wanted Daikatana to be.
See, I don't know what you're asking for, Wongful. There it is, right there on GOG. Perfectly purchasable as of right now.
They said they wanted a sequel.
The sequel. I wasn't manifesting sequels. I was manifesting re-releases.
97 cents.
97 cents.
I do own it as well. I have never played it because it looks dog shit, but I own it.
Try to skip back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you gotta ask for things that already exist, but they're just not available on modern hardware. Only had 2 gunshots. Spear in the shoulder, but 2 gunshots. Did you find out where they stabbed Jesus? What side specifically? Just the side? I see.
Yeah, they did. I didn't look at depictions of it.
To Ion Storm's JRPG.
Yeah, Ion Storm. That's what it's called. It was under. It was under his right chest.
Now I know why you aren't gonna play old Pokemon games. You are blocking them from getting remakes.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I could always emulate them, but that's not the thing we're discussing. Me purchasing them is what causes things to get remade and re-released. I am not putting down $200 fucking minimum to play Pokemon. I don't know if you know this about me. I have there was a period in time which, while like as I was starting out streaming, the majority of my community, I had to ban Pokemon discussions because I was like, you know what's funny? The only Pokemon game I own, and I still have it on my shelf, is an N64 copy of Hey You Pikachu.
Pretty swag.
And I'm like, can y'all stop talking about Pokemon? I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
That's pretty funny.
So we jokingly banned Pokemon discussions and time out anything. In the Discord, we had a whole ass... We still have it. It's like a fucking gif of like heavy like just TF2 heavy punching someone, and it's like, keep Pokemon discussions to gaming channels only.
Pretty funny.
I don't want to see it.
Snek, there's a metal tack in my hair.
Why do you have a metal tack in your hair?
I don't know. I was scratching the back of my head, and then I felt something in my bun, because my hair's tied up in a bun right now. And I felt something, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
I just heard that thing drop, too.
Yeah. And then I thought it was maybe a bobby pin that like maybe, because I slept with them on accident, and maybe there was one buried in my like massive thick curls, because my hair is really curly and thick, that like I just somehow didn't notice it all day. But no, it is a metal tack. And I don't know how it got there, and I don't recognize it from anything I own.
Work? Do you have tacks at work?
I guess so. I don't think this is something.
I guess so.
I mean, maybe this looks like something we might sell at work. I just don't remember seeing like a package of it anywhere.
Also, I want to read Wongful's message. The gunshots are a reference to when the Romans killed Jesus in a drive-by.
You mean Jesus?
Jesus Cristo. Oh, what? Now it's a drive-by? It's got to be a Spanish name, huh? Is that what it is?
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
What are you insinuating, huh?
I'm just saying.
What are you insinuating,
this
huh?
Spanish, so you would say Jesus.
Okay. Hey, how come how come you didn't bring up what side was Jesus stabbed in? When you were making your allegations earlier, when you were making your allegories.
It's because when I was looking up, the side that Jesus was stabbed in.
What happened? Hey, what happened earlier when you were like, I'm not even gonna try and roll my R's. I'm too white for that. Why all of a sudden? You throwing out the Spanish pronunciation?
Because saying Jesus like Jesus
now?
is so much easier than rolling my. I physically can't roll my R's. I'm too white.
But how come all the times you just said the cancellation begins? Hashtag it's leave. Accidental my ass. Accidental my ass.
Well, see, it's funny.
There ain't no accidental about it here. When it involves me, it ain't accidental.
What does that mean?
It means I'm manifesting it. I bring out the worst in my friends.
I'm making things
I
racist.
encourage it. I encourage it. I go up to my friends. Do you want to call me the B slur? No.
What?
It's okay. I'm letting you right now. I'm not gonna use it.
What's the what?
Come on.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bean and then add an ER at the end. Slur for Spanish people, for Mexicans.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Are you for real?
Type it to me.
I just told you it's bean and then you add an ER at the end. It's a slur for Spanish for like Mexicans. My dad called me that all the fucking time.
Is there some trauma you want to work through?
No, not really. It's too much to go through there.
Okay. No, I have never. That's never been pointed out to me before.
No, it's one of it's. Wow, I thought that slur was way more common knowledge.
Maybe I'm just too white.
Maybe. But not too white to say to insinuate that because Jesus was killed in the drive-by, he's not Jesus.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I just when I was looking up the depictions of the spirit.
Hey, speaking of hate crimes, it's totally not a lich. Yo, we tell them on slurs here. Come on, lich. Every stream. What does it mean?
No, what do you mean? Speaking of slurs, speaking of racism.
Yeah, speaking of slurs, here comes totally. You don't spend enough time in my chat and it shows.
Sorry, I have a job.
we get microaggressive in here. Not even macroaggressive.
I was gonna say there's micro.
There's macroaggressions, but it's fine. It's usually all the other brown people in chat picking on each other. Okay. The other day, I forget what we were talking about. Lich said something taco person in parentheses. For reference, I am also brown. I'm also Mexican. I'm a taco person. I can say this.
Jesus Christ. Or I'm sorry, Jesus Cristo.
Jesus Cristo.
Cristo. I can't do it.
Oh no, you did a pretty good job there. Better than
Well, because
most.
I roll with like the back of my throat. I do it like fucking.
What else do you do with the
Chewbacca
back of your throat, huh?
Suck cock. Any other questions? That's what I thought.
Is there a skin tone scale to what cock you like? I don't know. I feel like I gotta pick you apart. See. Oh, you want to beat the racist allegations? Suck some brown dick.
All right, give me some.
Damn. All right.
That's what I thought.
Racism beat. Racism beat.
I somehow have made a.
Just back-to-back Dark Souls fonts of like racism allegations defeated. Brown cock sucked.
I literally. This okay, like I wanted I was about to type it to you because I think it'd be really funny to say, but it's such a my best friends are black sentence that like even though it's funny and it's a joke, I feel pathetic saying it, so I won't.
Yeah, let's about looking polls.
Polls?
Oh, you fucking lich. Hello, Lily. I've somehow made about 3 typos at least that turned out to be slurs. I don't know what they were, but I do remember Lich typoed something and it got caught by Automod. And I'm like, Lich, that's a slur.
That's so funny.
I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. There was a time where my friend was like, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna check the Wikipedia page for slurs. I'm like, why? He's like, I'm just curious. And he was looking at it. He's like, wait, that's a slur? I'm like, what is? And he was like, this word. It's a slur for Armenian people. I'm like, you didn't know? He's like, no, I didn't know it was a slur. Our friend Alex says it all the time. I'm like, yeah, he's Armenian. And he says it as a slur.
What's the... Hold on, wait, no, hold on.
Why are you asking?
Because I'm curious!
That I can't reclaim it. I'm not Armenian.
Well, you don't have to say it. I'm just gonna ask I know someone who's Armenian. Hey,
just go to a Wikipedia page.
I'm not gonna
be
Google
at the top.
Armenian
It starts with an A.
That
Just
guy's gonna kill me.
Go to the Wikipedia page for slurs.
They're gonna kill me.
They'll kill you.
What is this? Is all right. You
no
can't
hot
publish this pod.
No hot
can't
chubby
publish this
bad
pod.
woman. Don't go to those Wikipedia page for slurs. They'll kill you. Anyways, no. And my friend was like, I didn't know it was a slur for Armenian people. Our Armenian friend says it all the time. Like, yeah, because he's Armenian and he's using it as a slur against other Armenians. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I didn't know. I was like, do you not listen to the way he says it? Do you not listen to the way he uses it? Wikipedia list of notable slurs. I'll say, hey, ejaculate, what's up? What's poppin'? You look him up to expand your racist remarks. I remember I remember having a conversation in stream about like people trying to use Latinx and how I don't use it. And how Jackie was like, if anyone called me 𝐒𝐤, I would immediately assume it's a slur. And I'm just like, so real. So real. Jackie, that's why Jackie gets the mod. That's my slur mod.
Okay.
Getting that graduate level racism education. You gotta look them up so you don't actually type one again. Considering the way you typo, it's bound to happen. You don't know, you're always, whenever you're on mobile, your fucking messages come out looking like shit. And thank you for the clip. I was in the middle of something, princess, but I appreciate the clip.
Christ.
Big tech will know you looked up slurs. I'm sure you can look at this list of various words on screen in code and like not a crossword puzzle. Is it a crossword puzzle? No. What's the other one? Where you find words in a jumble of like letters? Word search. I'm sure you could find a slur in this word search of like scrambled letters here. Anyways, did you get your answer from your friend?
Yes, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the answer.
It's 4 letters, right?
No, it's not. And
it's a different one.
I'm not gonna repeat it. We're gonna move on from it.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna ask you to repeat it. You know what? Wongful, you want to know something? I was also eyeing that. I'm like, now I know that's a name. I know we could think of that as like Gendy Tartakovsky, but also, I don't know. Something about it feels like it could be a slur. This is what happens when you ask to like impromptu join in on my stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The fucking the twit longer is gonna come out eventually. Let's go.
That's some fucking. I just want you to know this entire segment was on you.
No, it wasn't.
You were the precursor to that entire segment.
It had nothing to do with it.
But you had everything to do with it. You had everything to do with it. You were the instigator. You were the hate crime instigator.
Nope.
This old structure is barely holding on. It's a true hazard to us all, bringing Lily on stream. It's a true hazard to us all.
Okay, you want to talk about a hazard to stream?
I heard talks of slurs and I sensed it, so I joined stream. So true.
You want to talk about the danger to a hazard to us all? The bitch that joined me during my last stream. You know what I'm talking about. You know what part I'm talking about.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was trying to think. I was like, did you do any other ones?
No, it was just...
Because for a minute, I almost forgot that was your most recent stream. I was like, what the fuck did Peach do during Silent Hill 4? I missed that stream, but wait, I was like, oh, wait, Contagion, that's right!
Well, no, I streamed the other day, but that doesn't matter. It was
your
still...
Contagion stream?
Like, it was contagious, that's for sure.
Have you contained it to just that stream? You keep finding yourself in this situation this month.
I do, I really do. It's only gonna get worse. This is the start of gay wrath month.
Yeah. Perhaps some supports will help it survive the passage of time. Hey, wanna make some extra coinage? Could you install these inside the church? Sure, or maybe another time. Sure.
Look at that smiling French CEO in the background.
Oh my god, you're right! That is Mr. Boss! Here there, Alan. It's a little version of me.
Hey there,
I
Alan.
want you to have it.
It's a little version of me. I want you to have it.
I'm so upset. The legal streaming website that I use has not updated to the finale of Smiling Friends. I found it on a different legal streaming website, but I was upset that every time I kept checking back online, they still didn't have it. You read found footage as found foot job. You read what you wanted to read, you guess. The heart wants what the heart wants. Just throwing a bunch of text on screen like a Rorschach painting and seeing what you see first and what that says about you. Yesterday morning. Holy shit, the hell, that Pope guy! I went to the Sistine Chapel to vote. Tranquilly. Never could I have imagined what was about to happen.
As crowds gather before the Vatican in St. Peter's Square, the almost incredible news is released to the world. Pope John Paul I is dead. The announcement is received with a mixture of disbelief, shock, and sadness. John Paul had won the hearts of Catholics and non-Catholics throughout the world.
Funnily enough, Princess, no, it hasn't. I did the work. Since I wasn't streaming yesterday, I decided to get on my knees and get behind the PC and get to work. And I moved the, I don't know what it was, but I guess moving my Stream Deck to a different USB port is all it took to fix it.
During one of the shortest reigns in papal...
Well, that and also reinstalling the program, but I digress.
Hailed as a pope of
It's
the
working out
people,
pretty
John
good.
Paul's death was as dramatic and unexpected as his election 33 days earlier. 33 days earlier.
This is a little shadow guy running around.
33 days earlier. 33 days earlier. 33 days earlier. 33 days earlier. 33
Hey, that's my
days
number.
earlier.
Hey, Princess, look over here, look at me. Wait. It's just a white screen. Look over here, look at me. Eyes up front, eyes over here, eyes on me. You know this way, you're looking at me? Eyes up front, eyes forward, eyes on me. Bitch. Thanks for you. fucking love 𝐂𝐳𝐬. You know, I appreciate having you here. I don't think I would have been able to drag out Valverde Part 3 as much as I could have on my own. You know what? Mr. Boss becoming the Pope feels like the plot of a Smiling Friends episode. Wow, swimsuit time. Sure, you got it. Since I'm just swimming in racist allegations now. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, God.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yeah, uh-huh.
Nothing.
Okay. God, I've mentioned this on my stream a few times, but like I've had growing up Mexican, you see a lot of like Spanish religious art and stuff, right? And Hispanic folk make their Spanish art go hide. That heart there I have seen in my fucking nightmares beating on like a ceiling. I remember very vividly traveling to Mexico with family and being told stories about like, oh yeah, the place you'll be going to has a thing called the Devil's Cave or whatever. And staying in like a little motel while traveling to Mexico and having a whole ass fucking nightmare involving a lot of religious iconography. And mind you, I didn't have a traumatic religious upbringing. It was my grandparents would take me to church. They would sing their music in Spanish, and I wouldn't know what's going on. And then I would go home. I'd be like, oh, that was church. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
My religious upbringing was nowhere near as traumatic as a lot of other people's, but goddamn, some of that iconography and art really fucking dug its way into my brain.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Even though it's filled with unclean beasts and unholy smells, my room. The Ark was able to carry 8 people to salvation. The truth still lies firm here upon the rock. For all who seek it. Even though those who covet the wisdom of a great architect can't stand the humbleness of a simple carpenter. This tribulation too shall pass. Black Ops 6 reference, the truth lies. Carl on duty, Black Ops 6.
It was a very lore-heavy episode.
Yeah. There was a lot. Visually, it was really fucking cool when it did pop off. Mm-hmm. But it's also like, oh man, there's a lot here for someone who paid a lot more attention than me to pick apart.
Yeah.
Like, despite how much was going on, there wasn't a lot of text, all things considered.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair, because the previous episode was really text-heavy.
Yes.
I came across a quote from you from, 4 years ago, more than that, in which you said that you prayed that you dropped dead before you were 80 because you probably could not work at full schedule. Thank God your prayers were not answered. But now that you're 84, you going to try for 90?
No. No, please God, I don't want to live that long. The reason I prayed to die at 80 was because I felt that my usefulness would be finished. But it isn't. And so I'm happy to work, and I'm happy to go to heaven, and when I get there, I'll ask the good Lord to send me back after a few days of happiness there, to come down to some more work here.
What the fuck are we watching? Would you believe me, Starseer, if I told you this was an Animal Crossing-inspired horror series? Would you believe me? If I whispered these sweet words into your ears, would you believe me? Is that the video, or is there something on the corner of my... Oh.
I feel like you're about to jump scare me because I'm trying to help you out.
No, that's fine. I thought there was a little, like, tiny arrow, but that's just my,
Oh, yeah.
That's my browser. I thought, I was like, wait, is that like a little loading icon? Oh my god, why is there a whole 30 seconds of just... I don't even want to, like, fast forward this. I'm, like, terrified it's gonna be, like, a single frame.
Yeah.
No, I won't have the ability to dissect what that frame could even mean, but I'm still, like... I want to see it. I want to see it. I mean, it really is just a whole 30 seconds of nothing. There's some spectrogram shit in this, you know it.
Oh, there's
that is a job for. This is a job for someone far smarter than me.
It's a job for
to
fucking
figure out.
Wendigoon or whatever.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna go back and watch that dope ass Ava moment.
Same. Because I'm gonna be watching it with you right now.
But you would if you could rewind.
And
God, just like the music and everything.
Yeah.
It's so because it was already so cool. Then did this.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this?
And then this design is so fucking sick. I don't know, like, it's very plant. I guess plant. It looks natural, right? It doesn't look like a big Roboman. It looks like something that came out of nature. Something fucked up, but like a lot of fucked up things have come out of nature. Oh.
Look at the spinny guy in the background. This little fucking dude.
There is a spinny guy in the background, but also... I didn't even notice it the first time. I was so taken aback by this big thing. Look at the fucking angels behind him.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Didn't see them before.
I
also, like,
them.
these are two completely different characters.
Yeah.
Like... Something I just noticed. Yeah, you know what, Wongful? You're so right. It looks like coral. Looks like it's made out of coral. Oh, so hey, Harry. How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. What is poppin'? Welcome, welcome. Is this what it's like to chew 5 gum? Not anymore, because they're stupid and stop that ad campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Something I just noticed, too. This thing is way too big to be the second monster. These are in two completely different locations.
Yeah, they are.
Because I was thinking about it, I was like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. That building wasn't in the background of the other one. Huh. Also, I wonder what the deal is with the graffiti on the building.
Yeah.
Other than it's really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, something like this, a series like this, it's really fucking cool, doesn't cut it. And I'm like, surely, like, who is that? Who is that? What does this graffiti symbolize? What does it mean? I don't fucking know. God. You know what else I'm noticing? The Ultraman looking beast in front of us doesn't have like any... He doesn't have any goons, right? There's no angels circling him. It's just him. Ugh. Oh, you want... Like, I want more of whatever this is. I want to know more about this.
Same.
Do you know geography? Are you good with geography? Would you be able to be like, oh, that looks like Sydney?
Not at all. The water is very brown, and that leads me to think of something. And this doesn't look like America, for sure.
No, for sure. Especially the skyscraper to the right.
Yeah, that doesn't look like American
That's
architecture.
a really like. I feel like a building like that's kind of iconic, but I wouldn't be able to pick it out.
Like, I don't...
And out of like the downtown areas, like the American downtowns, a lot like that doesn't resemble anything.
Yeah.
The water's brown, must be Britain.
True. I mean, maybe. But, like, so the one thing, right, is that I feel like the, like, because I don't know for certain.
No, you know what? Never mind. Actually, Lich is right. Oh, it has a yellow filter. It has to be Mexico.
Oh, good God. Lich
yeah,
is
you know
more
what?
racist
Good
than
call.
I am. Haha.
Lich is Mexican.
Hey, do you think that would stop them from being racist?
No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? They hate crime me all the time.
Exactly.
Two of my
Your Honor,
most
my client
racist
is
members.
Mexican. He could say that.
Two of my most racist chatters, Lich and Snob, are both Mexican.
That's hilarious. Like,
although I don't claim Snob, he lives in the valley. I don't know. Grew up white. That's white territory.
I'm trying to think. What was I gonna say before all of this happened?
I got Crips in my neighborhood. Snob's got neo-Nazis in his. Your Mexican upbringing is not the same.
Good God.
Fucking Lich. I'm a Southern Texan Mexican, the most racist.
Good God. I don't know if this is South America. I don't recognize.
I'm in Valverde.
Yeah.
Either way, I just want to ask a quick question of like, hey, are you good enough at geography to be like, oh, this is in this location.
Yep. We gotta get the geometric guy. Well, because even
you know what though,
even then, it doesn't feel like it feels like this guy is too big to be the other one as well. Because yeah.
And I'm also looking at the shape. I was like, the head kind of looks like the Ultraman, but at the same time, like they're both too big.
Yeah,
they're both too big, unless he's just further out into the ocean than we thought, so that it looks like he's got that building behind him. You know what I noticed too? The posture is different.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, obviously it could be a cut where he's standing up straight, but even then, I feel like the build of whatever this light is isn't this guy. He's too stiff, right?
Yeah.
So if this is Angels and Demons on Earth, it makes you wonder where this is going on, right? And now maybe I'm just a weeb, but this gives me, even though that other guy had like angels and quote unquote came down from a burst of light, with the little context that we have, I'm still like, I feel like this thing would be the hero, right?
Yeah.
This looks like two kaijus gearing it up, and the other one is very clearly supposed to be like holy with the angels flying around it and the blue lights, and this one's covered in fire and smoke and destruction. But I'm like, you know, I'm enough of a weeb to be like, I'm rooting for this thing, and not the holy looking angel.
Same. Yep.
I feel like if those things, if we're supposed to infer these two about to duke it out, I feel like this is the one that we want to be rooting for. This more demonic looking one is the one that we should be rooting for.
I agree. He looks swag.
I was hoping yeah, I just want to get some good light in there. Oh god, I don't know. Is this Evangelion? It's Animal Crossing and Banjo-Kazooie and Resident Evil and the PlayStation 1 and Dragon Ball for some reason. God. I think Valverde is neat, and I think that's all I can say about this.
Yeah.
It's so fucking obtuse in what it's saying.
It drags a bit.
Because you watch it and you're like, spooky Animal Crossing. And then you're like, I, the average viewer, don't know what's going on. But it's flashy. It's flashy and pretty enough to be like, I don't know if I care.
Like,
I still really enjoy what I'm seeing.
Exactly.
Like the fucking sacrifice scene. Where is it?
Yeah, that was like, hello? Like, that was kick-ass.
Here we go. Yeah, no, 100% it's one of those, like, it'll probably click when it all comes together. We killed the guy from Animal Crossing that gives us homes! No, it's fine. He's the one sacrificing us, actually. Like, it's funny, even though there's like a main character who's clearly watching and playing everything, there isn't necessarily a central character, right?
Yeah.
Like, the little avatar character is as much of an observer as we are.
Exactly.
So it's not like oh, I hope so-and-so makes it out of this scene. God! This story alive. It's so fucking obtuse and like what story it's telling, but just so fucking cool to watch.
Like the way that you can see the rain, like changing directions. Well, you're changing directions. It's so, God.
It's so fucking cool. And again, right, then it begs you the question of like, okay, but why are we watching this happen to like little digital people, right?
Yeah.
Why is it all happening in a video game? The god they're sacrificing to looks to be the same golden calf we saw in the first video. God, I wouldn't have been able to make that connection. It's been so long since the first video. Whew. Anyways, yeah, that was Valverde, part 3.
That was kick-ass.
That was so fucking kick-ass. Thank you for joining me on this.
Yeah, thank you for the random, the being like, yeah, sure, you can just join in the middle of this. That's why.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. Hey, the more the merrier. I kind of want to like skim through the other two.
Yeah.
I want to. Thank you. See, because I remember there was
because there's the whole storyline about the missing children. That's something they
right. I was still thinking about that. There was a whole storyline about the children. I'm like, where are the kids' consciousness in these little NPCs? Are the NPCs mimicking kids that have played this before? In episode 1, the golden statue of the mayor turns into the golden calf briefly. I think those are early too, actually. Because we're on episode 1 right now. Here we go. There's a lot of flashing. The smiling ones give me absolute authority over this area. I wonder if that deity from earlier is a smiling one. There's this spike over here. Real. Been there. Okay, no sign of the fucking statue. There was all this that I couldn't make out. Oh, wait a minute. There's more statue. There's the Pope again. Oh, yeah, the Hall of Mortal Sins. Oh, hey, look, it did it. Just like Wongful brought up.
Oh, shit.
There it is. So literally for like a frame.
Yeah.
You know, this is so cool, but unfortunately, you know what it reminds me of? Back to the Barnyard.
Oh my
where
God,
Otis is standing
yeah.
on 2 legs. Mailman turns around, 4 legs.
Yeah.
Turns back around, 2 legs. This is the reverse of that.
My favorite trans man representation. Otis from Back to the Barnyard.
Early trans representation. You and your sister used to play this all the time. I didn't have a sister. Oh, yeah. Oh, this scene.
This part was so cool.
And there's that fucker. I forgot. You know what? This was like one of the most impressive parts of the first episode. And then he appeared again at the very beginning of the 3rd episode. And then I just completely forgot he was here.
Yep.
I completely forgot this guy was in the 3rd episode. Because of everything else that went down.
Yep.
And there's a message again, March 22nd. What's over here? Oh! The single... Ugh.
That's
me. Ugh, I have 0 fucking memory of you. What the hell? Why do I do not remember this thing at all. Yeah, sure, you don't have to explain the forbidden fruit stuff in that scene. Why do you feel the need you don't have to explain the forbidden fruit, huh? Is it because I'm a snake? Is that why you feel like you don't need to explain the whole forbidden fruit deal to me, huh? What are you trying to say? What do you mean by that? Love the pic when you tap back in, just me staring smugly at a man bound by chains. I love being a man restricted. This is not as cubey as before. God, this was also one of my fucking favorite bits of the first episode.
Yes, yeah.
That was so... Ooh. There's a whole deal with the drawings. Episode 2. Oh, that's another one I have to watch. It was just there in the recommended a second ago. But Catastrophe Crow. That's one I've heard really good things about. Oh, hey, yeah, that's the gold guy that was in the cage earlier. Angel Quest demo.bin, data, something online, display texture. All we know is that he's from a thing called Angel Quest. I didn't notice the fucking bug eating him last time. You are stretching your limited theology knowledge. Was that the same fucking little, like, ashy gray guy that came right? Yep, there he is! That's my favorite boy! Here he comes. Ooh, he's gonna get you. There's the boy! Yeah, he's appeared in every episode so far. Ooh, this scene! This
is so kick-ass.
It was really helpful. I'm thinking, right? I'm wondering if this has something to do with the fucking guy in the 3rd episode who showed us the dope-ass angels. I wonder if he's working on something here. Now this, you're unsure if there's a direct biblical analog. If there is, it's definitely stretched a little thinner. This might just be Dark Souls boss intro. Like, this I was kind of hoping to see more of in the 3rd episode.
Yeah. I will say, so... Something about this series so far is... I feel like they're introducing things. but they're
Yeah.
not following up on them. And this still might be really early. This might be a huge series, right? Because there's a lot of production value put into this. So this might be a really huge series, and we're just not seeing things yet. But I'm starting to think that maybe this creator or this series so far might be succumbing to like a thing where like they have all these cool ideas, but they're just kind of like things that happen and not like things that build toward a story. And I'm hoping that by the next episode, instead of introducing even more new things, I hope we get
return to other things and they kind of make more
yes,
sense.
Exactly.
I mean, they kind of gave us a little bit of that. Like, I'm looking at the Mr. Boss Pope over here. And I'm like, we did get more, you know, Pope-isms in the 3rd episode, especially at the very end.
We did, yes.
But I don't know what to make of it, but that probably could lead into, it'll... next episode, things will start tying back in. Honestly, I felt that way about, what was it called? Greylock.
Yeah.
I reacted to Greylock.
I have. Yeah,
and I was like, I've heard a lot of really cool things about this. I'm like, it's neat, but like a lot of early Greylock felt tryhardy to me.
Yeah. Like,
but then later episodes, I was like, wait, no, it's coming back around now. Actually,
the first few episodes of Greylock were kick-ass, and then it got tryhardy. The problem, my big problem with Greylock is it has too much AI art in it.
Oh, is it AI?
There's a lot of it's AI. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Anytime you see someone's face, usually that's AI. However, they did have, unless it's really good, unless it's really well trained AI. I don't think the bit from the most recent episode of Greylock is AI. I think that's practical effects. And if it's practical effects, is kick-ass. But there's like a bunch of so you know the like newscaster guy that's like talking, and then it cuts to him being like liar. That's just like AI guy. That's like not an actual actor talking. It's not even. It's also like I would have rather they just used like just random footage of like some guy talking and then just not bother to make it lip sync. That would have been fine, but no, it's like you can very clearly tell it's an AI video. And a lot of there's like,
zero clue.
There's like a couple pictures of dude smiling. That's AI. There's a couple pictures of like someone's office. That's you look at it and you're like, oh, this is you can like you see like stuff in the background like lines or geography. Like architecture not really making sense. It's really unfortunate. And then this has AI voices for this game. I haven't found voice credits for any of the voice actors for this little part. You know, in this little game we go to where there's that little like anime intro cutscene.
Yeah.
There's the English voice acting. I haven't found any credits for that, so I think it's AI as well. Yeah, the Japanese is AI. Yeah.
8、7、6、5。それは何ですか?
Yeah, honestly, it makes sense.
Like I just because I looked through the description.
Like Wonko says, yeah, the pitch and cadence. Now that I'm like listening for it.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I wish. I don't know if these kinds of creators. I don't know if you can like. I don't know if like you can speak to them or listen. You know what I mean? But if there's anything, I would beg them to just like stop.
Leave the AI out of it.
Just like, I'll do it. I will do a shitty white person impression of Japanese. Like, I just do it for free, man. I don't care. There's so many people that might not be expert voice actors, but they'll sound like people. And I do it for free. Should I do it for free right now? I don't care.
Oh, yeah, he's a part of the earth.
Yeah, this is the part of the
so, the righteous wrath of God fell upon humanity in the form of a flood that washed away the fetid atmosphere of sin that engulfed the earth. The same happened in the days of Abraham. He bargained with God to spare the two cities. This was for the sake of the righteous, of course. And so, after rescuing the righteous, judgment fell over their heads in fiery rain. These stories, however, are not limited to sacred scripture alone. We can find similar cases through history, too. Political intrigues of the time made the Middle Ages an era crammed with plagues and pestilences, culminating in the Black Plague that ended the lives of 50 million people. A symbol for those created in eternal life. An earthly life absent from righteous punishment is equal to unavoidable doom, simply because he can see the bigger picture. But we are often the ones to forget this bigger picture, namely, the infallibility of divine justice over all of creation. And that, friends, will be the real tragedy of the post-modern man. In the same way, a materialistic civilization fell in Rome, for a spiritual festival of barbaric nations will take its place, bringing forth the crack of doom to our doorstep. Man's indifference towards the ticking clock of righteous retribution, far from diminishing its effects, will give birth to all kinds of unseen horrors that will make the heavens shake in anguish.
You know what I'm realizing now? I thought those were like nukes going off, the like light ripples. I think those are like those big ass monsters we saw spawn in that dope ass sequence. See there?
Horrors that
the way
will
it ripples
make the
out.
heavens shake in anguish. But even the greatest weapon that our minds can come up with will pale in comparison to its heavenly counterpart. And so a new calamity will fall upon the shameless humanity of tomorrow to be greater than those of yesterday. And it won't be the rise of bipartisan division, nor the birth of organized terrorism, nor the destruction of secular monuments, not even the new plague or the explosions of disintegration, but the inevitable reaction of divine justice, the chaos of God.
And then the fucking stop motion rock.
Yeah. Here's the wings.
Yep, and there's the same ripple. That one looked different to the other two we saw, though. And there were more than just the two, like, dots on the spinning earth. I counted at least, like, 3 ripples. There was one way earlier.
Far from diminishing
And then, I want to say, like, time fast-forwarded, right? Like, light started appearing on the earth. And then the 2 dropped. And yeah, see this one, and then there's another one that drops over here.
But even
So I'm like, I wonder if those are the 2 that we saw in episode 3. It is neat going back and seeing, I'm like, oh, hey, wait a minute, I can connect this to that now.
Yep.
But yeah, I really hope when 4 drops, it definitely feels a lot more like, less head scratching and go, oh, you know? I get that like, oh, I get it. Click. You think I was right that there are angels here to kill humans? Yeah, I was listening out for more audio about like something about like an ark, right? They've definitely mentioned an ark, like Noah's Ark. But as if there was like a second arc, you know? I almost fucking hung up and left the call.
That would have been really funny. I would have just been like, oh, okay. Alright, okay. It would have been double funny if like you did that and then you committed and then like just ended the stream.
Just end stream. I'm honestly, I probably won't even go on for that long either, just because, like, 4th of July, part 2, baby!
Oh,
I had my door closed this whole time. Yeah, I had my door closed the whole time. I opened it. I'm like, oh my god. Thankfully, my dogs are... Honestly, I think the second one is in the living room of the main house, and that's why I don't hear her crying right now. Yeah. I think she's crying to my housemates because she dug herself deeper into the house.
Oh, God.
Ooh, so I think I might actually call it here. I want to do Fortnite, but I'm almost like, I gotta pee, but also, oh, it's 4th of July part 2 out there, so I gotta take care of the dogs. It's not that I can't go live, but it's like, I want to be ready. I don't want, like, all of my streaming equipment on, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I got my fucking ring light, and that's burning, like, that's blaring down on my face. It's a good thing I got this swimsuit on, because I got sweaty titties.
Hello?
Hello? Also, I didn't look at our DMs because I was streaming, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't like opening Discord, but... Yeah, no, you made the right call not reading that out. You made the right call.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, I said it, if I did say it, it would obviously be with irony, but I don't think that would cover for me, at least on a stream.
I'm sorry for you. Some of my viewers are incredibly autistic. It'll not come through.
Exactly. But also the other thing I sent.
Oh yeah, that thing?
Yeah.
Wasn't that it? What was that in fucking context to again? It's still really funny, but like...
hold on.
You got lucky. You think one person and a few they popped off today, like, so it's calm. I know, it's like I was saying, right? I was like... Oh, I figured. I fucking, whatchamacallit? I knew it too, because I said at the beginning of stream. I'm like, okay, there were a few fireworks earlier this afternoon because my neighbors are dumb, and they'll pop it off even if you can't see them. But it's not that bad, so they probably did use them all. But I'm gonna wait till it gets dark out. Today's stream might be short, so I'll wait till it gets dark out to see what happens. Lo and behold, it's dark out. It's dark out, and they're popping off. And I'm also like, well, I gotta pee. I have to refill my water and take a break. So now I'm at the decision of, do I keep going? Or do I just call it kind of early? And I'm thinking I might call it early. Because...
Take a rest. I think take a rest.
Yeah. Because I was... Initially, I was like, okay, I'll probably do two things, because Valverde is not going to be that long.
And then
oh, look who showed up. Look who showed up. So I think this is fine. I hope y'all do not mind.
Oh, they're going to kill you with hammers, but it's fine.
Yeah, they won't last. Hold on, I gotta bring your fuck-ass image out here. There you go, there you are. The bit you were here for was fun. I hope everyone has a wonderful day or whatever. I know this is incredibly short compared to a lot of other streams we've done. But you gotta stream. I was fully like, oh, do I even go live? Do I even go live? I was very much like, do I go live? And I was like, you know what, fuck it. They're not going too crazy with the fireworks. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go live. Besides, I have other things I wanna, like, I have, like, planned and in the works. You know what's funny? I had my PlayStation on in the background this whole time. Just charging my PS5 controller for Fortnite. And now I'm like, yeah, probably not gonna do it.
That makes sense.
Probably not gonna do it. Thank you for very impromptu hanging out with me.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I probably, I mean, I don't know. I think I could still get this video finished. There's not really too many. I just need to find music. Because all the music for the game, or music in the game, is like harsh noise, and I think that doesn't really make for very good backing track. But like, there's only a few more little things I need to do, and then I think the video will just be done, aside from some minor touch-ups.
Is that what you've been doing this whole time? You're just kind of working on the background?
No, I unfortunately, I thought I would try. I was trying to see if I could focus, but like I'm listening to myself talk. Like I have to pay attention to like the video audibly, and I was like, I can't listen to two things at once. So I'm just gonna.
Same. That's fair. That's fair. Here, let me send the raid on over to. Ooh, all right. I don't think I rated Dio this week, so I'm gonna send the raid on over to Dio. Let me thank some people, and then I'll talk about my plans. Not_JDC, thank you for the follow. Brainless Girl, thank you for the follow. Krypton6769, thank you for the follow. The Approaching Snob, thank you for the 36 months. Hell yeah. Sorry, y'all, we didn't really do a community night tonight, but blame my neighbors, honestly.
Yeah.
I would love to keep going, but I'm just like, oh, the fucking... I want to be able to, like, have my door closed so my dogs don't have to hear it without melting.
Yeah.
I'll be back next week. I don't know if I'll be back Monday. I'm going to Universal on Sunday. So depending on how tired I am, I'll be leaving the house. That's already exhausting as is. And going to a theme park, depending on how tired I am, I might not be live Monday, but I'll be back next week with a, We'll be doing more Elden Ring. Definitely starting the DLC next week, so let's see how far we can take it. I might even go live earlier just to make up for today's shorter stream.
Swag.
Just to keep those streams going longer. Even though you were initially invited, you want to tell them what you'll be up to next week if you have plans?
So I'm trying to not stream until I get the video finished, because I want the game, like the game it's about, pseudo hunting, is on sale for the Steam Summer Sale, and I want to get the video out in time for there to be a few days before the sale ends to make it feel fair. So because I want part of the video to be like, hey, it's on sale for like $2.50. You should buy the game. It's dirt cheap. So I'm gonna try not to stream until then. But when I do stream next, honestly, it might either be SMT5 or what the fuck else am I even streaming? I beat Resident Evil. Honestly, it might just be some more SMT5 when I come back.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I was trying to stall so for time so I can grab your YouTube link and drop it.
That would, yeah, I mean, I can do something fun and easy real quick. Go to my chat, I type in YouTube, I got a yes or no, I know my chat rules. Oh my god, I know my own fucking chat rules, Jesus.
Are you literally fucking...
I'm getting my links right now.
Are you literally using your chat bot to grab your own link instead of just having it ready?
Yeah. If I post links, will it kill me?
That's fine, I beat you to it. The link, you're allowed to post links, but beat you to it.
Damn, I'm gonna blow myself up.
Wow! Anyways, yeah. There's Lily's YouTube channel. She's working on a new video. Real exciting stuff.
So far, we're coming out to be 48 minutes. I'm gonna merge without looking. I am never gonna make a video this long again. And then the next video I make will be like 2.5 hours.
You know what? I was gonna say, they always say, I'm never doing a video this long again. And the next video right after is either the exact same length or double the length.
Yeah.
Have fun with that. Me looking at the fucking... Me, when my intention was to cut down the VTuber verses to like 20 minutes. But there was so much that I wanted to keep that it went down to 40.
There was so much funny. I literally cut like 15 minutes of the video out. Because I was like, this is too much of a pain to edit, and I don't think it applies any... I don't think it's
I was like, I gotta drop this. This has gotta go. I gotta give the axe.
Yep.
Alright, y'all. You know where to find me. When I'm not streaming, we got a VODs channel where you can catch any stream you missed. We've also got a clips channel, a new video every single day. Not to mention, we're finally uploading on the actual Goodnight Snek channel. More to come. And on top of that, if you want to keep up with me, we got a Discord where you can post whatever the hell you want and talk with me. I've been posting a lot of 𝐒𝐚𝐿 stuff, especially now with the summer event going on. So if you've also been playing, feel free to chat about it in there. Let's go ahead and send the raid on over to Dio del Mundo. Dio's currently doing some art. If you're not too big on like gore art, I would say hi. Say hi, drop a follow and stop by, but like it's real pretty stuff. So please go show Dio a good time. Till next time, y'all. Any parting words? Or should I mute you now so it'd be funny?
Baba Booey.
Bye.